Hey yo, what's good, Double Clutch Nation? It's your boy Y Ghost, and today we have an interesting video. So it's just me rocking it solo because I'm the only one who really cares, and I'm pissed off by this shit. There is a ad going around. I'm sure we've all seen it. It has 1.4 million views in only 2 weeks. I keep getting this ad, and every time I get this ad, I'm at work, so I can't skip it, and it pisses me off because I know there's plenty of people that will fall for this. Plenty of people that I know people that would fall for this, and it's so stupid and so obvious. But if you're older or if you're not in tune with certain scams, you're gonna fall for it, or you could. It's a risk. No one wants a risk, and this is everywhere. So we're gonna go over this ad. It appears to me as though the lady who's talking is made by AI, which makes it even more worse because that means that they just quickly put this shit together to trick people for no reason. So we're gonna break it down. Let's do it. Double Clutch Nation, leave a like, subscribe. Don't fall for scams, and comment some emojis for your boy. Tell me how you feeling. Okay, so here we are at the video. It has 1.4 million views in only 2 weeks, and it is so obviously a scam. It's kind of disgusting. It plays on people who are going through hard times or just don't really know too much about how the world works, or even that people are out here trying to scam them so often. I've gotten this ad a stupid amount of times, but let's get into it. Let's break down why she's wrong, what's terrible about it, and just everything that's going on, really. So let's do it.
Okay, so y'all must all be millionaires or just plain dummies, because how is Uncle Sam giving out these $5 grand personal spending cards right now? And
first pet peeve, she says Uncle Sam all the time. That's not a real person. I know what it means, but it's ridiculous, and that's just to put blame on no one and sound more like a person, because someone's not gonna say the government, because that's less reassuring. They say Uncle Sam. Also, something I'd like to point out is y'all must all be millionaires or dummies. That is outwardly attacking people who know they aren't millionaires or dummies. This is targeted for middle class or lower. It is targeting people who are obviously not those two things for the purpose of getting them to kind of be like, oh, well, why does she think that? You know, or just even play psychologically with your mind. It's just a lot of trickery, and it's really annoying. But it is what it is.
Cards right now, and y'all ain't claiming it. Every day y'all be complaining that, oh, them folks in power don't look out for us,
ridiculous.
And they care about them migrants more than...
Okay, next pet peeve. Folks in power don't look out for us. Though that is true, you are still playing on people's emotions and minds, and to bring up giving things to migrants. They know what they're doing. They know who their target audience is, which is obviously older people who don't know about a lot of scams, but it does come off kind of racist to just outwardly call out migrants. That's fucked up, and I know that it's just because the target audience they're going for is more likely to have that view set in their mind, which would make them more likely to fall for your ad.
They care about us, but then when it's right in your face that you can claim a $5 grand spending card as long as you ain't on Medicaid.
You gotta throw in some reason why you can't get the card, right? As long as you're not on Medicaid. Well, not everyone qualifies for Medicaid. This is great. So, guess what? I'm 65 years old. I'm 50 years old. I don't know a lot about the internet. I'm not on Medicaid though, and that's a lot of money. I could really use that, you know? And it comes from the government. I don't have to pay it back. I don't have to do anything. It's just such a play. I hate it.
And go spend it on whatever the hell you want.
On whatever the hell you want. Teach people to be irresponsible with their money that's not real, so that you can scam. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it.
I'll really be ignoring it. But listen, these personal spending cards are actually a big deal. They reload with $5,800 every month.
They reload with $5,800 every month. I'm not gonna out myself, but I don't make that. You gotta check it out, right? Doesn't matter what you spend it on, go get a new car. Get your grandson a used car, why don't you, huh? I know you love them. Surprised they don't play into something like that. I know what your target audience is. This is ridiculous.
And they're available to all eligible Americans
all
right now.
All eligible Americans.
This new bill just passed last week, and it's supposed to help folks who are struggling to catch up on bills.
What new bill just passed last week?
If you're not on Medicaid, you're automatically approved, and you can claim yours.
If you're not on Medicaid, you are automatically approved. These are all red flags. I know I don't have to point it out, but I get this ad way too often for me not to say something. I know that this ad is getting some sort of success because it has 1.4 million views in the last 2 weeks, and I get it frequently. I cannot be all of 1.4, and I know that it's seeing so many people because it's working.
Today, it's like those stimulus checks, but bigger. And
don't we all remember those stimulus checks? Oh, those were so helpful, weren't they? Well, this is even bigger, and this is even better. Why wouldn't you want it? It's an unlisted account. The title of the video is S58V1. This is so clearly a scam.
You ain't gotta pay back a dime.
You don't have
this
to pay
is
anything
for us
back.
and not those
5,800
migrants who
every
be
month,
getting
nothing
VIP
paid
treatment
back,
on
no
everything.
taxes,
So
nothing.
what is your excuse for not claiming it? It only takes like 3 minutes.
Okay. It only takes 3 minutes to get all this money. There's no excuse not to. You're gonna qualify. You're automatically approved. Sounds great, doesn't it?
You can click the same link below right here that I did if you want that $5,400
There's a call to action. Go get scammed, please.
spending card too. They only ask you like 2 quick questions, then put you through to one of those reps that just make sure you straight and answer any question.
The AI generated text is ridiculous as a real person is talking to you, but clearly it's not. I mean, you can even see in the way that the lady's facial expressions are mostly neutral except for certain parts where AI tries to catch up. And most of the audio is clearly also not lining up perfectly, and just a lot of it's red flags. I don't think I have to explain that this is AI.
Just make sure you straight and
You only have to answer 2 questions for $6,000 a month.
answer any questions. They real helpful. It's finally our time to get this bread and get what
They real helpful. It's finally our time to get this bread. Do you see the way they're using AI prompts to make this person talk like a real person? And I think it's crazy because it is so targeted at communities that are older. You're scamming the people that are already struggling.
what's ours instead of everything going to those migrants.
You can't have everything going to the migrants. Let's get a common enemy here. I want you to focus on the migrant. We can't let them get all this money. So you should just apply. I mean, what else is going to happen? They're just going to give that money that you didn't apply for, that you automatically get approved for. They're just going to give it away to the migrants. Don't you hate them?
This is too easy. Y'all stop being dummies, man. I know
You need to stop being dummies. I mean, come on. $6,000 free. There's no stipulations. There's nothing, and it takes 3 minutes to sign up. There are a lot of older people that don't know that there's things this advanced in AI where they can have a person talking on the screen with all these prompts in fluid dialogue. It's sick.
y'all been seeing them ads with people just like us talking about
I know you've been seeing them ads with people just like us. This is made by the same people that makes those ads.
how they applied for a $5,000 spending card and they got it. Sure, I was a little skeptical too.
Yeah,
I
she was skeptical of the ads. You know why? Because they're not real.
ain't gonna lie, I thought it was cap when I first seen it, but when I saw it was from Uncle Sam, I knew
Yeah, Uncle Sam's not a real person, and it is cap.
I didn't have a thing to lose. Ain't like the
There's
government
nothing to lose. Just come do it. Just come do it. It's not like the government
can
can
scam me, so I knew it had.
Because it's not the government. There is no Uncle Sam. What is this? This is... I get so pissed off by this. I'm probably the only person, but I hope this helps someone. You don't deserve to be scammed, especially not by these idiots, please.
To be legit. I went and applied for it and it was easy as hell.
She
Didn't
did
need
it.
no
Why can't
paperwork
she?
or nothing.
She's just
and
a
it only
person
took like
like us,
24
isn't she?
hours for me to
AI.
get my spending card with $5,000 loaded on it. And let me tell y'all something, since I got that money, fam, I ain't had to worry about a
Since I got that money, fam, I haven't had to worry about a single bill. Sick. You're sick.
single bill. I've been taking my moms out to restaurants. I be getting my nails did and
I be taking my moms out to restaurants. I be getting my nails did. This is so textbook. This is so gross. This is light undertones of racism. Because I guarantee you the person that made this...
everything. I even took my kids to Six Flags last weekend for the first time in their life.
Yeah, come on. Take your grandkids to Six Flags. Fall for my scam. You'll get to take them.
This was
I know you
life-changing
love 'em.
money for me, and I know a lot of y'all been hurting with everything getting
Get your
so
life
expensive,
changed.
so you better click that link below if you want help too from Uncle Sam. But if you're gonna carry on ignoring it, don't be complaining when everybody else got their $5,000 spending card, and it's too late for you to get yours because they all been claimed. These spending
This is terrible. I know I keep pausing it, but it's just so terrible. I know it's obvious it's a scam, but stick with me. This is just... I just want to break down something that's becoming more and more of a problem as AI gets better and as it's more accessible. You're going to see a lot more scams like these, and there's a lot of people that aren't prepared for that. And we need to start teaching everyone, kids, older people, just about different ways to make sure they're not scammed. I mean, I know people that have been affected by scams, young and old, and it's getting harder and harder to detect them. And so we gotta put our foot down.
cards ain't gonna be around forever. This stuff is first come, first serve.
First come, first serve. You better do it right now. Okay, click the link, do it right now. This is our call to action. Okay, you don't want to run out of your chance because, you know, all the money's going to the migrants, right?
Y'all crazy as hell if you think you can just ignore it and come back to them 5 bands later on.
Oh.
Y'all gotta act.
I can't ignore it and come back. Guess what? I found this ad after I've heard it 1,000 times. I can ignore it and come back as much as I want. You know why? Because it's not real, and you just want people to do it right now, don't you?
Now while you can, or you gonna regret it. I
Oh, I
claimed mine
regret
a
it
while
so
ago,
much.
so they probably giving folks their last few cards by now. Click the link below and go get your bread. Don't let no migrants be getting treated like royalty while you—
Come on, don't let those migrants get treated like royalty. Come on, shouldn't that be you? You're a U.S. citizen, aren't you? You deserve this money. I know it could really help.
out here
It's such a
struggling,
play
man.
on people,
You
bro.
deserve this.
This is a play on emotions, people, a lot of things, and it's really sick. Obviously, this video is not going to be too entertaining, but I just want to call out a scam that's so obvious I couldn't not. I get it all the time when I'm at work. I'm forced to listen to it because my phone is not on my person when I'm at work, so I don't have a choice to skip ads. And it's really sick. It plays into poor people who are older or just don't know how to detect a scam. Take the money. It's just like a stimulus. It's running out though. We have a common enemy, a call to action, all sorts of things. You're automatically accepted. That's not a red flag. Of course that's a red flag. We need to look out for these things. We need to stop these things. And ads like that are terrible. This is something that genuinely hurts me because I know people that are affected by scams, and it's such an easy thing as AI gets better. I just wanted to point it out. With that said, like, subscribe. Thank you for watching if you made it this far. Comment what your thoughts on stuff like this is. Obviously I don't care for it, but maybe I'm wrong. I'm not, but you can dispute me in the comments if you'd like. With that said, enjoy basketball, enjoy fugglers, enjoy life, most importantly. Bless, have a great day, and see you till next time.